Hi everyone, today I come back. Yes, I continue with my speech tutorial about improve vocabulary, learn English while sleeping. Short story English. Yes. So let's begin. Yes. The first tutorial is an ear problem.
His ear had a tiny air bubble in it.
His ear had a tiny air bubble in it.
It bothered him a lot.
It bothered him a lot.
He could hear an echo when he talked.
He could hear an echo when he talked.
The echo bothered him a lot.
The echo bothered him a lot.
He tried to get rid of the tiny air bubble.
He tried to get rid of the tiny air bubble.
He squeezed his nose.
He squeezed his nose,
Closed his mouth,
closed his mouth,
and blew really hard.
and blew really hard.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
He shook his head like a wet dog.
He shook his head like a wet dog.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
He stood on his head for 10 minutes.
He stood on his head for 10 minutes.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
He stuck his finger deep in his ear and pulled it out quickly.
He stuck his finger deep in his ear and pulled it out quickly.
His finger deep in his ear and pulled it out quickly. Nothing happened.
Nothing
The
happened.
doctor gave him nose drops.
The doctor gave him nose drops.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
The doctor gave him eardrops. Nothing happened. He took a walk on a winter day.
He took a walk on a winter day.
He slipped on the ice.
He slipped on the ice.
He hit his head on the sidewalk.
He hit his head on the sidewalk.
The bubble was gone.
The purple was gone.
She was thinking of. The bubble was gone.
Yes, and next tutor is a mean boyfriend.
She was thinking about her boyfriend. Why did she stay with him?
She was thinking about her boyfriend. Why did she stay with him?
Why didn't she leave him?
Why didn't she leave him?
She didn't trust him.
She didn't trust him.
He said that he loved her, but he was mean to her.
He said that he loved her, but he was mean to her.
He said bad things. He said she was too fat.
He said bad things. He said she was too fat.
He said she should eat less. He did bad things.
He said she should eat less. He did bad things.
He gave her a cheap card from the 99-cent store for her birthday.
He gave her a cheap car from the 99-cent store for her birthday.
He gave her a bag of apples for Christmas.
He gave her a bag of apples for Christmas.
Then he ate all the apples.
Then he ate all apples.
He said things that made her cry.
He said things that made her cry.
He did things that made her cry.
He did things that made her cry.
Then he said he was sorry.
Then he said he was sorry.
He always said he was sorry.
He always says he was sorry.
She wanted to leave him.
She wanted to leave him.
She wanted to find another boyfriend.
She wanted to find another boyfriend.
But she didn't leave him. She loved him too much.
But she didn't leave him. She loved him too much.
Dad took his.
Yes.
She loved him too much.
And the third turtle is the baseball game.
Dad took his son Chris to the baseball game.
Dad took his son Chris to the baseball game.
The Los Angeles Dodgers were playing the San Francisco Giants.
The Los Angeles Dodgers were playing the San Francisco Giants.
The Dodgers were the home team.
The Dodgers were the home team.
The Giants were the visiting team.
The Giants were the visiting team.
Dad and Chris walked into Dodger Stadium.
Dad and Chris walked into Dodger Stadium.
Many people were there.
Many people
Most
were
of them
there.
wanted to see the Dodgers win.
Most of them wanted to see the Dodgers win.
They wanted to see the Giants lose.
They wanted to see the Giants lose.
Dad and Chris found their seats. They sat down.
Dad and Chris found their seat. They sat down.
The game had already started.
The game already started.
Chris told his dad he was hungry.
Chris told his dad he was hungry.
His dad bought 2 bags of peanuts for Chris.
His dad bought 2 bags of peanuts for Chris.
He bought 2 hot dogs for Chris.
He bought 2 hot dogs for Chris.
He bought a big soda for Chris.
He bought a big soda for Chris.
A foul ball came their way.
A foul ball came their way.
People dived for the foul ball.
People dived for the foul ball.
They knocked Chris's soda over.
They knocked Chris' soda over.
His dad bought him another soda.
His dad bought him a new soda. That's necessary. Where did she go?
Debbie was in the 1st grade.
Debbie was in the 1st grade.
Her brother Tommy was in the 2nd grade.
Her brother Tommy was in the 2nd grade.
They lived in Florida.
They live in Florida.
They lived in a small town in Florida.
They lived in a small town in Florida.
They walked to school in the morning.
They walked to school in the morning.
They walked home from school in the afternoon.
They walked home from school in the afternoon.
On Monday, Debbie and Tommy were walking home.
On Monday, Debbie and Tommy were walking home.
They were walking with a couple of Tommy's friends.
They was walking with a couple of Tommy's friends.
Tommy told his friends that Debbie still sucked her thumb.
Tommy told his friends that Debbie still shook her thumb.
She still sucks her thumb, he said.
She still shook her thumb, he said.
His friends laughed.
His friend laughed.
Debbie started to cry.
Debbie started to cry.
She ran away from Tommy and his friends.
She ran away from Tommy and his friend.
When Tommy got home, his mom asked, Where's Debbie?
When Tommy got home, his mom asked, "Where was Debbie?"
Tommy said he didn't know.
Tommy said he didn't know.
He thought she was already home.
She thought she was already home.
No, she's not home. His
No,
mom
she's
said.
not home.
She called
His mom said.
the neighbors. Then she called the police.
She called the neighbor. Then she called the police. Yes. And next title is the visit park.
Nancy took her daughter Donna to the park.
Nancy took her daughter Donna to the park.
The park had lots of trees.
The park had lots of trees.
It had lots of squirrels and birds.
It had lots of squirrels and birds.
The squirrels ran up and down the trees.
The squirrel ran up and down the trees.
The squirrels chased one another.
The squirrels chased one another.
The squirrels played with one another.
The squirrel played with one another.
The birds flew around.
The birds flew around.
They flew down to the ground.
They flew down the ground.
They flew up into the trees.
They flew up into the trees.
The squirrels and birds were good neighbors.
The squirrel and birds are the good neighbor.
Nancy sat down on a bench.
Nancy sat down on a bench.
She took a magazine out of her purse. She turned the pages of the magazine. She was a babysitter in her home.
Okay. Okay. Let's.
Down on a bench.
Nancy sat down on a bench.
She took a magazine out of her purse.
She took magazines out of her purse.
She turned the pages of the magazine.
She turned the pages of the magazine.
Donna ran over to a squirrel.
Donna ran over to a squirrel.
She tried to catch the squirrel.
She tried to catch the squirrel.
Then she tried to catch a bird.
Then she tried to catch a bird.
Donna chased the squirrels and birds.
Donna chased the squirrels and birds.
She never caught one squirrel.
She never caught one squirrel.
She never caught one bird.
She never caught one bird.
But she had a lot of fun.
But she had a lot of fun. Yes. And next, let's talk. Who's there? Okay.
He was talking on the phone.
He was talking on the phone.
The phone was on the table in the dining room.
The phones were on the table in the dining room.
He was talking to his friend.
He was talking with his friends.
They were talking about the weather. It was raining.
They were talking about the weather. It was raining.
There was a knock on his door.
There was a knock on his door.
Someone was knocking on his door.
Someone was knocking on his door.
He went to the door.
He went to the door.
He opened the door.
He opened the
No
door.
one was there.
No one was there.
He went back to the phone.
He went back to the phone.
The doorbell rang.
The doorbell rang.
Someone was ringing his doorbell.
Someone Someone he went back to the phone. Someone later knocked on his door. He kept talking, and the doorbell rang again.
Fool me once, shame on you, he thought.
Fool me once, shame on you, he thought.
Fool me twice, shame on me, he thought.
Fool me twice, shame on me, he thought. Okay. And next is, do you want it or not?
She offered her car to her brother.
She offered her car to her brother.
He said he would think about it.
He said he would think about it.
Let me think about it, he said.
Let me think about it, he said.
She called him up a week later.
She called him up a week later.
Do you want my car for free? She asked.
Do you want my car for free? She asked.
He said, I'm thinking about it.
He said, I'm thinking about it.
She asked, how long do you have to think about it?
She said, how long do you have to think about it?
He said he didn't know.
He said he didn't know.
Let me think about it some more, he said.
Let me think about it some more, he said.
She called up a charity.
She called up a charity.
She said, do you want my car for free?
She said, do you want my car for free?
The man at the charity said yes.
The man at charity said yes.
She asked, you don't have to think about it?
She asked, you don't have to think about it?
He said, no, I don't have to think about it.
He said, no, I don't have to think about it.
Who has to think about a free car?
Who has to think about a free car?
He picked up her car the next day.
He picked up her car the next day. Yes. Next turtle is a bad babysitter.
She was a babysitter in her home.
She was a babysitter in her home.
She took care of 10 little children.
She took care of 10 little children.
They were not her little children.
They were not her little children.
They were the sons and daughters of other people.
They were the sons and daughters of other people.
She did not have a son. She did not have a daughter.
She did not have a son. She did not have a daughter.
She was not a mother.
She was not a mother.
She was a babysitter.
She was a babysitter.
The children were 1 to 4 years old. She babysat them all.
The children were 1 to 4 years old. She babysat them all.
She kept them in her house all day.
She kept them all.
Babysat them all.
She kept them in her house all day.
Kept them in her house all day. They all stayed in her living room.
They all stayed in her living room.
She gave them toys to play with.
She gave them toys for play game.
She gave them books to look at.
She gave them books to look at.
She gave them pillows and blankets.
She gave them pillows and blankets.
Some kids played with the toys.
Some kids played with your toys.
Some kids looked at the books.
Some kids looked at the books.
Some kids slept.
Some kids slept.
She usually didn't watch the kids.
She usually didn't watch the kids.
She usually watched the TV.
She usually watch TV. Yes, it's all my exercise today. So, bye bye. See you next time.